get the feeling I've been here before.
Sorry, we're closed. Oh, Leysha! I'm so sorry, I didn't recognize you.
I have to see Richard.
It's kind of a bad time. There's a code red and...
I know.
Still in the basement. I need you to take care of it when you're finished here.
So you tell us that the SI has the address of this salon, and you come anyway!
Berel, you shouldn't be here. They could show up at any time.
I know that. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I came here to retrieve or destroy my things, and then get out of here as fast as I can.
Will you be long?
This has been an occasional haunt for me for quite some time. I've got a lot of sensitive materials to deal with before I leave.
I suppose no one's volunteering to stick around here.
That's right, especially not me. If you see Wyatt, tell him to come downstairs to help me. It's an urgent request.
Wyatt?
Yes, a thin blood who works for me. He must be helping the staff. There's a lot of stuff here that could give the SI much more than just this bar. There'd be no point in running if they could track us down.
Yes, of course. And if you see Richard, could you...
I'll let him know you're looking for him, as usual.
Did you destroy the client files?
Yes, it's done.
Accounting?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. I've just got the suppliers and the VIP files left to do.
All right. I'm gonna need the badge for the basement too.
I don't have one, sorry.
You can't catch me.
So, what do we do now?
How the hell should I know?
We could break down the door to get her out.
We don't have the equipment for that.
I could ask Dr. Dunham if...
No way. We'll figure something out. When is Wyatt supposed to be back?
He shouldn't be long now.
If what Mr. Dunham says is true, we've got to get out of here fast. But we can't let them get their hands on such a priceless vessel.
Do you think this business about the SI is true? Are they really coming here?
All right. Go to the front. When Wyatt gets here, tell him to be ready. I'll see what I can do.
Roger that.
Oh, Leysha. I didn't expect to see you here.
It seems like you know who I am, but I don't remember meeting you.
Yeah, it's not the first time that that's happened to you.
So I came here often?
Oh yeah, but it's been going on 3 years since I saw you last. My name's Betty. I manage the salon for Dr. Dunham, sort of.
Is there a problem? Why aren't you leaving?
It's just that Dr. Dunham asked me to evacuate the kind, but I'm never gonna be able to do it. A highly valuable donor has holed herself up in there, but Wyatt's supposed to take her and the others.
You said that Wyatt was dealing with the vessels? I need to talk to him. Do you know where he is?
He's been running back and forth to get the kind to safety. I've got to get this damn vessel out before he's done.
Do you know where Dr. Dunham went?
He must be doing the same thing we're doing. Getting rid of anything we don't want the SI to get their hands on.
Like what, exactly?
He told us to destroy the Trajax compounds. So he must be getting rid of his stuff.
What are those compounds you mentioned?
It's one of the doctor's inventions, a stimulant for the donors. The blood is way better with it. Everybody loves it.
Do you have any idea where the doctor might have started?
Oh, he leaves his stuff laying around everywhere, you know. But most of it must be in his office. It's on this floor, in the rotunda, or in his examining room in the basement.
Why can't you make the vessel come out?
All the commotion has pushed her over the brink. Or maybe she thinks she's being taken to the slaughterhouse? There's no way of knowing. She won't talk to us.
What's the slaughterhouse?
Oh, that's what the kind call the basement. That's where we take donors that have been drained by clients. Or donors that have been overused. Mr. Underwood is in charge of that.
Oh, he works here now?
Yes, he's in charge of the accounting, recycling the vessels. Really anything the doctor isn't interested in doing.
And he's very talented, I imagine.
Let's say there are a lot of deliveries, but not a lot of money coming in. If you see what I mean.
I do. A blue blood. Why don't you force her to come out?
I can't. She's locked in the injection room and there's no way to open the door. And I'm not allowed to damage her. She's a vintage.
I can sense that you disagree.
Well, I'm supposed to deal with her, but I can't even touch her. Because she's worth too much?
What does it mean when you say she's a vintage?
They're the donors that have the strongest reaction to the Trajax injections. It gives their blood incredible character, a vintage. But when they don't get their dose, they can get out of control. This vessel flipped out and went totally paranoid.
I see.
But the SI had better not get their hands on her. Can you help me? She might listen to you.
I'd heard there was a lot of compromising stuff on us here. So I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, go ahead. And clean up anything we forgot and...
Yeah, I get it, Betty. I'll do it if I can, okay?
Fine. All right. There's a pass on the bar that'll give you staff clearance. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
There's no reason to panic.
Are you okay, sweetie?
I can't find him. I was sure he was here.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Teddy. He was here. I know it.
He must be playing hide and seek.
You think so?
Yeah, all teddy bears do that. But what he doesn't know is that your mom is really good at that game.
Oh, will you help me?
Of course, Sugar Fangs.
I'm gonna wait for you here. I'm a little tired.
That's fine, honey.
Deep breaths.
Betty was right. The vessel locked herself in. If only she'd calm down. There's gotta be something that will make her come out. Come on. Come out of there now.
No, you're going to hurt me.
Richard's grand idea. Injecting substances to simulate the vessel's humors. Richard's injections. He doesn't want the wrong people to find them. If only she'd calm down.
It's all right. I've got what you wanted. Trajax?
Yes. Come on, we've wasted enough time already.
I feel... It's weird. I feel better, but...
You got what you wanted. Now go join the others.
No, I want to die now. All these thoughts. You don't understand.
I must not have given him enough. There's gotta be something that will make her come out.
I feel like I'm completely at peace. At last.
Yeah, great. Now go join the others. Now!
Yes, You're right.
Do you know we almost left without you?
But
No buts! Go join the others, on the double.
I'm sure she's in withdrawal.
All right, your vessel's out.
Thanks. I have no idea how you managed that. Wyatt will be able to make his last trip.
I've gotta go. I have to find Richard now.
Wait, a vessel just told me he was spotted heading down to the basement.
Okay, thanks.
I don't want to die.
Yes?
Are you in charge of the vessels?
Yes and no. I'm just in charge of moving them. Name's Wyatt.
Leysha.
I know. I'm gonna make a few more trips, but there's still one missing. I think Betty's having a hard time getting her to come out.
Where are you taking them?
I'm getting them to safety. Some of them are worth tons.
Okay, but before you leave, Berel wants to see you.
What? No way.
Go see Berel. Right now.
I can't.
I said, go see Berel.
I've got orders. I can't. I've got orders. He gave me an order.
Who did?
The doctor. Dunham gave me an order. I have to get the Kine to safety.
You saw Richard? Do you know where I can find him?
In his office, downstairs. He might have left. Orders. I've already got orders.
Shit. I won't get anything else out of him. Richard already forced his mind.
We can leave, now that you're all here. It won't be much longer. Stay calm.
I hope the boss is wrong.
Me too.
I heard they're not destroying everyone they find.
Yeah, they keep them for their research.
Oh, shit.
So, did you find Teddy?
You were right. Look who I found.
Oh, thank you! Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
You're welcome, honey.
Can you keep him for me? That way I won't lose him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on him.
I'll wait here while you do your stuff. Okay, Mom?
Yes. Be good.
Oh, it's you. I've got a lot of work to do. Please excuse me.
I get that you're busy, but...
But you decided to interrupt me anyway. Fantastic.
Wyatt isn't coming to help.
A thin blood and a coward too. We're all going to be in trouble just because he's scared. He doesn't know what he's got coming.
Wow. Well, hold on. Why are we all going to be in trouble?
Get out of here now.
He'll only talk to Wyatt. That much is clear. What are you hiding, Berel?
You dare?
You leave me no choice.
This is madness. What part of out do you not understand?
I'm worried you're going to make our situation worse.
What is this world coming to? I'm a member of the council. What I do is no business of yours.
It doesn't concern me personally, but I must help you because you're one of Hazel's advisors. You know it as well as I do.
Yes, of course, but in general, you only help someone who needs help.
Don't tell me you don't need my help.
I'll find a solution. I won't keep you any longer.
I'm not leaving until I'm sure there's no danger with whatever you and Wyatt are up to.
What makes you think I could be hiding something so perilous?
It must be something serious. I can sense your fear, Berel.
Wyatt flakes out on me with the SI hot on our heels, having to cover our tracks. Of course I'm a bit perturbed.
So then why don't you want to tell me anything?
I'm thinking it over.
Now's not the time to turn down a helping hand.
If I accept your help, you can't tell anyone about it. Ever.
Unless I need to.
Well, you're honest, I'll give you that. But I still think it's a bad idea. You're not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. If I let you help me, it could make matters worse. So stay out of it. Do you understand?
But I do wonder what your sire would think.
I'm warning you, Leysha. Tread carefully.
Oh, looks like I touched a nerve. You're still as fearful of him as ever.
That's enough. Fine. I give up. I'll never manage to clean it all up myself.
So you're saying you...
No, there's no time for that. I accept your offer to help, but that doesn't mean I trust you. We'll see about that once you've gotten rid of... Just destroy it.
Destroy what?
You'll see.
Boston Medical Center. Berel's funneling bodies to them and lining his own pockets then. I'm not sure Hazel'd be happy to hear she's losing money like that.
Reduced to this. You'll pay. You'll pay for what you did to us. As long as I exist, you'll remain powerless, reduced to this. Staring at the ceiling of this basement.
I helped you without knowing what I was doing.
Now that you're part of this, I don't see why I shouldn't tell you the truth. Ha! You just destroyed Quentin King III, our former prince.
Hold on. I don't understand.
It's right in front of you. Congratulations, Leysha! Or should I call you Kingslayer?
Shit! You made me destroy King.
Yes, and that's just what all those who can see the past like you will see.
You're going to make me take the blame for this? You're a real piece of shit.
No, I'd say we're just in the same boat now. You insisted, may I remind you. I might as well make some use of that.
But why destroy him?
He was dangerous. We didn't have time to evacuate him. If the SI had found him, if he had grown strong again, we would all be lost.
What the hell was he doing down here?
Hilda had Quentin brought here. Revenge, I guess. I didn't ask too many questions. She drops by regularly to shorten his limbs. I just sold a little of his blood on the thin blood market with Wyatt.
And they say I'm sick.
Your constant complaining is unbearable.
Fuck you, Berel.
It's been a very profitable partnership, I'd say. Let's end it now, shall we?
Why are there so many bodies stored here?
Well, we've got to do something with them when they're empty.
Like get rid of them?
Yes, and I take care of that myself.
Including pocketing the profits of their sale behind the prince's back?
You're a quick learner. Happy?
You said something about compromising information on us here.
Yes, anything with addresses, for example. The SI could trace them back to Hartford or our clients.
Obviously.
The Trajacks, too. They can't get to our suppliers.
Wow. There's a lot of work to be done. Do you know where I can find Richard?
I just realized that no matter what I say, you'll keep asking me that every 2 minutes. Is it a disease or something?
No, but...
I don't know.
What an asshole. I destroyed a kindred. A storage room, huh? That's of no use to me right now. Deneb Osborne, Boston, Jefferson Library. That's for the Hartford Warlocks, then. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. There we go. Now nobody can use it. Looks like we're selling it. This is blood, not Trajax. QK the Third. Those look like the initials of Quentin King, our former prince. That's all I can think of. There. Now nobody can use it. I've been here before. I'm sure of it. But Richard says that madness isn't an illness. But Richard says that madness isn't an illness. Princess. Juliet. That name. Why does that remind me of something? Richard must not be far.
October 28, 2001. October 28, 2001. Patients 211 and 216 exhibited the first signs of intense resonance increase. Both sanguines went from low resonance to a level never before achieved. What a flavor. I must admit that even I find it hard to resist. Unfortunately, patient 211 suffered the consequences. I will continue exploring further in this direction. I feel that I am getting closer to the goal. January 27th, 2002, 2240. I thought I was close to a major breakthrough last month, with the promising results from the new types of XXX chemical doses. Unfortunately, it seems I got ahead of myself. It appears that the dose of amphetamines that I gave them was too high. There must have been an error in my calculations. Patients H216, H217, H222, H225, and H226 were lost in the experiment. I must ask Wyatt to find new test subjects. All of this time spent preparing them, wasted. Note for patient 1's case file. The the treatment is following its course with continued positive effects on the hallucinate. Come in.
Some chemicals have just arrived for you, Dr. Dunham.
Great. Put them here. You may leave now. June 17, 2008. Berel and I are going to create a blood bar of a much higher quality than I thought. I will once again be able to focus on my research and oversee the work of the members of the Chantry. Berel and his mad ideas. Ultimately, the prince was right. The solution for hunger is in my research. If we manage to stabilize these effects in more inconspicuous containers, we will become invisible to the rest of the world. June 17, 2000.
A second layer of security. Whoa. What the... A lab? Shit. It's the SI. We've got to get the fuck out of here. This goes back a ways. I've got a feeling of déjà vu. Like I know this story. I've heard the name Marie before. But where? Wait! What the... Wait! Come back! No, it can't be true. She's not real. It's all in my head. If she wasn't real, that man wouldn't have seen her. No, not you. You don't exist either. If they hadn't seen her, they wouldn't have shot at her. You disappeared! I was doing better! Leysha, look at me. You're fine. But you have to find what you lost. No! I won't listen to you. I didn't lose anything. Huh. Richard has scrambled your brain so much that you don't even remember. What are you talking about? Who you really are, of course. I know who I am. Are you sure? If that's true, then tell me. Who are you looking for? No, it's not. Say it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's good. That's the only honest answer you can give. You don't have any idea what's going on, because you've forgotten who you are. But you can get it back. Concentrate. You're like a jigsaw puzzle that's been broken into 1,000 scattered pieces. If you don't take the time to piece yourself back together, the rest is pointless.
But I don't have time!
You don't have a choice. Take the time you need. Please. Give yourself a chance. You're worth it.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know where to start.
I can help you. Let's start from the beginning. Try to remember. What's your name?
I think...
Yes?
I saw a name on a patient file.
I think my name is... Marie.
Yes! I knew you'd remember.
Welcome back, Marie.
It's coming back to me.
Let's try something else. But don't think about it too much. Trust your instincts. Say the first thing that comes to mind. All right. Who is Richard?
I always thought he was my sire.
But he isn't. Is he Halsey's sire?
Yes! It's coming back to you!
You're making progress. I have one last question for you. You can take your time with this one. Who is Halsey?
I'm afraid I might be wrong. I found a file on one of Richard's patients. She was Juliet, wasn't she?
That's right. You remembered. That's good. Our name was Marie. We were born in 1911 in France. Do you remember? Our parents worked at an explosives factory.
Channeline.
That's right.
Since they were too poor to pay someone to watch me, they put me in a locker during their shift. There was an accident. It took both their lives. It took them 10 days to find me in the rubble.
We stopped talking after that.
They took me to the asylum.
Yes. That's where we first met Richard.
He was the night psychiatrist.
I thought we'd never get out of there. They kept us locked up for 10 years. Do you remember his look when we found out we were pregnant with Juliet?
I named her Juliet after her grandmother.
It's a lot prettier than Halsey. I never understood why Richard called her that in her file. I wonder if he knew who the father was.
We were forced to flee.
Yes, in '39, when the war broke out in France. Do you remember?
The Nazis came for psychiatric patients too. We found a ship that could take us to Boston. But Juliet caught typhus on the way over.
That was all we could think about.
Richard couldn't do anything for us.
He had to embrace her in order to save her. He thought it would calm us down.
No, that's not true.
But Juliet's hunger was overpowering. When we went to soothe her, she drained us of our blood.
I was on death's door.
Richard didn't want to lose us. He slit Juliet's wrist so we could drink.
He saved my life.
No, Marie. We died that night. And we became the child of our dead daughter.
He said he wanted to help me.
He uses us as a guinea pig for all of his experiments. When it goes wrong, he wipes our memory and makes us forget everything. We slumber for a few years and then reappear at court, as if nothing happened.
I trusted him.
He's always used us, but now you know it. Again. Come on. Let's go save Juliet. I have to change my appearance to go any further. shit, damn it! What the hell was that?
Shit! Is he conscious?